The Country Club, Brookline, Massachusetts, America's most historic and venerable golf course.
The origins of the Country Club actually can be traced back to a woman who loved golf laying out, in essence, a backyard golf course. Florence Boyd, who is in the famous painting, The Daughters of Edward Darley Boyd by John Singer Sargent. She learned how to play golf in Pau, France. She comes to visit her uncle and aunt who had a house in Wellesley. She shows them how to play. They wind up inviting some of their friends, who included Lawrence Curtis, to play on the golf course in the backyard, basically. Lawrence Curtis is the one who is most motivated and convinces the club to spend $50 and build 6 holes.
We are incredibly proud of being a founding member of Mass Golf and having been involved in it from the beginning. We're also a founding member of the Women's Golf Association of Boston and the USGA, so we've been involved in both Mass Golf and the game from the beginning. So hosting championships has been part of our culture from the beginning. We've been very proud to host 42 state and national championships. Of note, our first 2 championships to show our commitment to women's golf were the 1901 Mass Amateur Women's Golf, won by Margaret Curtis, and the 1902 U.S. Women's Amateur, which is quite a thing to be hosting in those days.
Well, that 1913 tournament was famous for another outstanding accomplishment in the world of golf. It was won by a 20-year-old amateur from Massachusetts, born in the very shadows of the Country Club. A young man who went from caddy to champion.
If you could imagine Babe Ruth having grown up across the street from Yankee Stadium, that's the only thing that would have been a match for it. Francis Ouimet's victory triggers the whole golf boom in America.
Well, you didn't think of pressure in those days, Fred. You played the game as a game. You played it for fun, and your competitors played it that way.
Francis, it's wonderful being back here on the first tee at Brookline after 50 years. This 50th anniversary championship. Do you remember this tee?
Oh, very well indeed.
The golden anniversary of the 1913 Open, another 3-way playoff. He looks fit and fresh, but then a man is likely to be at his best when, through skill and purpose, he has captured the world's premier championship.
You become part of the legend that is the Country Club and the history that has formulated over the years. When you think about some of the stories that have come out of here.
Tonight, Ben Crenshaw said, as he was getting up to leave the press conference, he said, "I have one thing to say. I believe in faith, and I have a great feeling about this."
Our players will think of the 2 beautiful colors of green and primrose the rest of our lives.
She would be the 10-year-old girl who would be hitting drives down the first hole that would make everybody else stop and go, "Wait a sec, who's that?"
And then Matt Fitzpatrick actually coming and winning for a second time after winning the U.S. Amateur, then winning the U.S. Open.
But it's come full circle, and now our next 2 events are the 2030 U.S. Girls Junior, and then of course the 2032 Mass Golf Women's Amateur. So we're very pleased with that. It's been a tradition that we love hosting these championships, making our course available, and helping grow the game.
This will be the 26th Mass Golf Championship and the 10th Women's Amateur.
We've had a lot of championships, USGA championships, nationally broadcasted, and it's a way for people to actually play the course that others have played.
It will show kids from First Tee and other junior golfers that these opportunities are possible, and it gives them something to aim for.
We just believe that our course should be a platform for these great female players. They're not just the best players, but they're the future of the game, and they have the opportunity to come here to this historic course and make their own history, which is very exciting. But it also is one more piece of our own history of hosting championships. So we can't be more excited for them to come here in 2032.